The U.S. cow herd keeps shrinking, and every time new numbers come out, the headline is the same: lowest inventory in decades. But what does that actually mean for you as a producer? For prices, for risk, and for the decisions that you make this season. Today, we are breaking down the herd inventory decline in plain terms, why it's happening, and what it does to the market, and what smart ranchers should be doing right now before things tighten even further. Now let's get one thing straight. The herd didn't shrink for just one reason. It was a stack of factors over several years. Drought pushed producers to liquidate cows early. High feed costs and low forage supplies made it impossible to hold on to marginal cows. Interest rates climbed, which made carrying costs more expensive. And the industry was still cycling down after several years of big heifer culls and high beef demand. None of this reverses quickly. You don't rebuild a national cow herd in a single year. You rebuild it calf by calf, pasture by pasture, operation by operation. A smaller herd means one thing: fewer calves and tighter supplies. And tight supply supports higher prices for calves, feeders, and fats. We've already seen that on the board and at the sale barn. Strong grass cattle, high quality feeders bringing big premiums, and bred females priced like gold. But supply shortages don't just push calf prices up. They also put pressure on packers, increase competition for inventory, and shift leverage slightly back towards the producers on the front end. When the herd shrinks, the people with the cattle have the power. But, and this is the part most people skip, power only matters if you manage cost and risk at the same time. Okay, so herd numbers are low. I'm not the first person to say it. You guys have been hearing it for a long time. What does that look like for a rancher actually running cows? It means your calves are likely going to be worth more over the next couple of years if you keep cows bred and in good condition. It means retaining ownership becomes more attractive because each pound is worth more. It means bred heifers and quality young cattle will stay expensive, which can make rebuilding painful if you sold deep the last 2 years. And it means you can't afford to have a sloppy nutrition program or a sloppy reproduction program. One open cow in a high price environment is more expensive than one open cow in a low price environment. Here's the trap a lot of ranchers fall into during high price cycles. They assume high prices equals high profit. But rebuilding a herd when everyone else is trying to rebuild and with high interest rates can steal your profit just as fast. If replacements cost $2,500 to $3,500 per head and interest rates are at 8 to 9% and feed is still expensive, you could easily be buying a high-value animal that doesn't cash flow for 2 years. So yes, the herd decline sets us up for a profitable phase, but only for operations that stay disciplined. High input costs can erase the advantage if you're not careful. So what should you be doing right now? You need to protect every bred cow you can justify, because every live, healthy cow in a low inventory environment is an asset. But don't keep freeloaders. If she's open or late, she's costing you more than she's worth. You need to double down on nutrition this fall and winter. Your biggest profit risk this year is a cow that slips out of the breeding window. You need to maintain body condition score, test hay, and fix mineral gaps. You need to get aggressive about reproduction discipline. Shorter breeding seasons, earlier preg checks, cull early, and sell opens before feed becomes a sunken cost. Number 4, you need to know your cost per cow. Low inventory doesn't save an operation with runaway feed costs. Number 5, you need to make a plan for your replacements before spring sticker shock hits. If you're rebuilding, do it intentionally. Buy quality genetics, don't rush, consider home-raised replacements if inputs allow, and don't buy the most expensive heifer just because she's standing there. Number 6, watch interest rates like you watch rainfall. Financing cows in a high rate environment changes the math. Cash flow matters right now more than ever. And number 7, don't assume high prices are here forever. Every cattle cycle has a peak. Your job is to make money on the way up, not assume that the mountain stays tall. So here's the reality. A shrinking U.S. herd means opportunity, but not automatic profit. It rewards operations that are efficient, disciplined, and paying attention. If you can protect cow condition, protect reproduction, manage feed costs, and stay patient with your rebuilding strategy, you're set up to win in this phase of the cattle cycle. The herd may be shrinking, but margin isn't. Not if you manage it. This is the Cattle USA Daily Podcast. I'm your host, Lauren Moylan. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. I'll catch you all next time.